There's something deeply unsettling about the sound of a phone ringing in the dead of night. It's a noise that pierces the silence, demanding your attention when you least expect it. For one woman in Japan, that sound didn't just wake her up, it foretold her death. It started in 2004. She was in her mid-30s, living alone in a modest apartment tucked away in a quiet Tokyo suburb. Nothing out of the ordinary. She worked, paid her bills, lived simply. That is, until the first call came. It was 2:44 a.m. The shrill ring of her landline jolted her awake. Half asleep, confused, she answered, but there was no voice, just static. Hissing, no caller ID, no trace. She hung up. The next night, it happened again. 2:44 a.m., same sound, just static. She let it ring the third night. The fourth, she unplugged the phone. But even when she got a new one, switched numbers, even changed providers, it didn't matter. The calls kept coming. By the end of the first week, she was exhausted. She stopped sleeping properly, lived in constant anxiety. The clock ticking toward that cursed minute each night felt heavier and louder. Her neighbors said she looked pale, on edge, as if something was following her. On the seventh night, she couldn't take it anymore. When the phone rang, her hands trembled as she reached for it. This time it wasn't just static. "You're next." That's all it said. A whisper, cold, slow, deliberate. The line went dead. She dropped the receiver and stared at it, frozen. That night, she didn't sleep at all. The next morning she told her sister everything, about the static, the timing, the voice. Her sister urged her to stay in, to take time off, to get help, but she didn't listen. She insisted it was probably a prank. Stress, something explainable. That night she never came home. The police found her car the next morning, crashed on a stretch of highway just outside the city. A single vehicle accident, no sign of another car, no drugs, no alcohol, no skid marks, just impact. The time of death? 2:44 a.m. Her family was shattered, but her sister couldn't let it go. She tried to trace the number, contacted the phone company. There were no records of any incoming calls to her sister's phone at that time. No logs, no source, as if the calls never existed. She turned to the internet, forums, message boards. That's when she discovered she wasn't alone. Over the years, scattered across online communities, others had shared similar stories. Each one slightly different, but eerily familiar. A strange phone call, static, a whisper, then tragedy. One user claimed they answered a call from a blocked number at exactly 2:44 a.m. They heard nothing but static, followed by breathing. Heavy, inhuman. Their dog started barking at the wall. The next day their house caught fire. Cause unknown. Another claimed to have been warned not to leave their house on a specific date. They stayed home. That day, a construction beam collapsed onto the exact spot where they would have been walking. Some calls came just once, others came night after night, but always around that same time, always untraceable, always followed by something dark. There's even a rumor, more myth than fact, about a cursed signal. An old frequency abandoned after Japan's telecom restructuring. They say it was once used during World War II for encrypted transmissions. Others believe it's not technological at all, that it's spiritual. Or worse, something neither dead nor alive. Something that doesn't just want to scare you, it wants to choose you. And maybe it already has, because in a recent post, now deleted, a user claimed they received the same call, at 2:44 in the morning, from a number that no longer exists. They uploaded a sound clip. It was just static. But if you listened closely, very closely, you could make out a voice. But if you listen closely, very closely, you could make out a voice. Don't answer tomorrow. Then their account disappeared. No trace, just like the woman in 2004. So now we ask you, was it a spirit, a cursed frequency, or something far more sinister, something digital that crawled into our world through the lines we created? Would you answer a call from the unknown? Because some say the curse only activates when you pick up, others say ignoring it just delays the inevitable. But whatever you believe, remember this. The next time your phone rings at 2:44 a.m. and the screen shows unknown number, you might want to think twice. Because someone or something might be on the other end, and they've been waiting for you. So what would you do? Would you answer the call, or let it ring into the dark? Tell us in the comments, and if this story sent chills down your spine, hit that like button. It helps more than you know. And if you want more true horror, twisted legends, and mysteries that won't let you sleep, subscribe and tap the bell. We've got new nightmares every week. This is DarkBytes. And remember, fear never sleeps.